What up, what up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jazz. Welcome back to another offline franchise. And today, we are in our week season 2 going up against the Chicago Bears. Now, last week, it was rough. I mean, week 1, it was rough, but we did come away with the victory. And we're going up against the Chicago Bears, who happen to have the same overall against us. And this game is an absolute instant classic, beautiful ending. What a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. Gotta sit still, relax, find out what happened. So, there's an opposition. Look at him. Look at him. Looking all Chicago-y. This one, no, oh yeah, there's the man AP. You see Leslie Frazier? He's like, you know we gonna give you the ball, right? I know. I'm just making sure you know. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know we gonna give you the ball, right? AP's like, I know. I'm just making sure that you know. So to begin the game, we begin on defense, and we go up against Andrew Luck. I'm not sure what round they drafted in, but it's probably first round. A lot of the young QBs with a lot of potential went early, and he most likely won in the first round. So that right there is their offensive front line. And, you know, we got to deal with Darren McFadden. And I hate going up against, but look at the screen. Look at the CPU. Hit me with the screen. He could go up all the way to midfield right there. 30-yard screenplay definitely caught me off guard. So here we go back again. And look at DMC just trucking, folks. Thankfully, it was a gang tackle. There's our defensive front 7 right there, in case anybody interested. Also our secondary. And playing in this game mode. Look at DMC. Come on, folks. Come on, look at him. Look at, yo, this all Madden is so cheese. Doing anything in all Madden is so cheese. Hopefully we can get a goal line stand. 2nd and 3 right. Oh, they tried to hit me with the fullback fake toss to the running back. Thankfully we sniffed that out. Right at 3rd down, that had absolutely no shot of getting anywhere near the end zone. And we actually hold them to a field goal. So I felt like that right there was a good defensive stand. You know, stopping the computer on all Madden is tough. It is not easy, especially when you have a defense that is ass like mine. So right here, our first offensive possession, no secret what we want to do, right? Look at Vincent Young. Okay, listen, he only got 41 yards last week, but the guy is a proven winner. Even in real life, when he was with Tennessee, he never threw the ball extremely well. He's not going to blaze you up for 350 every week, but Vince Young knows how to win games. You know what I mean? So even though he didn't throw for 40 yards, we won. He was handing the ball off perfect to AP. Look at AP. Look at AP on the outside. He could go. I want me some Dyson all the way. And my fault. True Step took me out of bounds. That was my fault. We got to award him. We give the ball to AP. Fullback dive. And we in the end zone for the first goal. Oh. Speed it up on him, though. Speed it up on him, though. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you a hater. You see him? He's like, you think I'm going slow? You think I'm going slow? And then I'm going to speed it on up on you. You know what I'm saying? AP with another offensive touchdown. And here we go back on defense with another opportunity to hopefully hold him to a field goal or maybe a stop, turnover on downs, whatever. Look at A-Luck getting loose out the pocket. That was a good run right there. Forgot that the man had wheels. He done scampered out for 20 yards on me. DMC up the seat. Wow. Nice cut to the outside. And he ends up taking it into the end zone. Of course, he breaks the tackle on his way in there, though. Like I said, stopping the team. Man, get your balls out my face. Figuratively and literally. Get them damn balls out. You ain't even that strong. You broke one low arm tackle. You ain't that strong. You ain't that. Let me see Leslie. How you looking, Frazier? How you looking? Yeah, you better look mean. So 10-7, we're down. We're back on offense though, and I do run the ball heavily, and I need to give AP breaks that time. So this drive, I definitely passed more than usual. Right here again, attacking the run. We have studs on offensive line, and everybody's like a 93, 94, 95. So running the ball, for the most part, we usually find some lanes. Right here, trying to give AP a break, man. Just trying to throw a couple passes, get Vince Young in the scheme of things, you know what I mean? Also don't want to let my boy Randy Moss and AJ Greenfield left out. Right there, Momo drops the pass. 3rd down, that was such a horrible, that should have been easy completion. I passed precision upwards for the slant. It should have been a beautiful conversion deep over the middle of the field, but instead of throwing it at about 12 o'clock, he threw it at about 7 o'clock. What the hell am I talking about? He threw it at about 10 o'clock up in towards the left, and it was just an ugly throw, and it was intercepted. So that right there hurt, you know what I mean? And I know it had a lot to do with me. You know, I don't want to you know, keep using AP and just abuse him. You know what I mean? That was what I was trying. I don't want to over abuse him. You know what I mean? Yes, he is by far the best offensive weapon I got, but you know, he's yellow out there, and I don't want him to get hurt. You know, so I came out passing the ball, and we ended up throwing an interception. So right here, we hold him to another field goal, and we get ball at half. So I feel like that right there was definitely a good stand. So here we go back again on offense. We have an opportunity to maybe even get a field goal or hopefully score, because again, we get ball at half. So this right here is a very important possession. And we're going to give it back to AP. Oh, I got caught up on the anklet. Here we go back to Adrian Peterson outside. Look at the blocking. Pancakes all over the place. Whoop! This is exactly why I made sure I spent high picks on my offensive line, because at the end of the day, they are making it run. This is all Madden. Y'all know how cheesy all Madden is, and I'm getting blocks. Right there was my mistake. I ran over him, and usually, because you hold up on the right thumbstick for about 3 seconds to truck somebody, usually you stumble and you hit back to pick yourself back up. And I thought I was going to stumble forward, and when I hit the back button, I was like, oh, I juked. And they ended up holding me to a field goal right there. We'll take that. Like I said, we get ball at half, and we're perfectly fine with that. So into halftime we go. Not too many passing yards, you know what I mean? That's cool, but we're running the ball very effectively. And as long as we continue to do that, as long as we're not forced to pass the ball, we're okay. You know what I mean? Because Adrian Peterson is putting in work, and we should be okay. So here we go, man. Back again on offense. Start the possession. We go back to Adrian Peterson. We try to seal the edge, and this guy is a beast. Look at him. 100. That coach is a hater, yo. We roll out. Vince Young breaks a sack right there. Throw it out of bounds. Right here, second down. Again, I'm passing more than usual. Just trying to let AP rest, man, because the dude be yellow all game as much as I'll be running with him. 1st and 10 right here. We roll out, and we just try to get rid of the ball before anything crazy happens. 2nd and 10. We give it to AP, see if we can make anything happen. And, of course, oh, my God. Don't hit him that hard. Makes it a manageable 3rd down. Right here, we took a chance. We ran the ball with AP. Look at the vision. They hit the outside, though. We are playing sim, so that right there was good to avoid a field goal. Tried a quick screen pass right here. He breaks the tackle, and whoop, it's a fumble. And thankfully, it's out of bounds. AP landed on his neck, so we had to let him rest after that one. We end up giving it to the backup, and we end up scoring a touchdown. Spike the ball with some anger, and we end up taking the lead. So that coach is still hating, highly upset. And right now, 17-13, we are up 4 points, so a field goal does not tie the game, which is big. It still gives us the lead, so maybe we can hold them to another field goal. We've gotten lucky already, a couple possessions by stopping them in the red zone in key situations. So right there, just bad usering by me. Oh man, I know how to cut off a streak over the middle, but I can't tackle. My usering tackle ain't all that great. I just ran right by DMC. Here we go, man. He's been in this position twice. Look at these pancake. Look at everybody on the ground. 4 pancakes, including me. I read the screen. I ran over there, and I just got pancaked. And we're down again, 20-17. Let's see if we can make something happen. We try to hit the outside, and even the kicker runs like a 4-3. So field goal ties the game for us. Here we go back, giving the ball to Adrian Peterson. Guy is just so beastly, man. I'm glad I got him. I don't know what I would have done without him, man. If I had first pick overall, I was taking AP. So thankfully, he was still there when I had my pick. I have no idea what I would have done without him. You see Vince Young throws another interception. My fault, definitely my fault. I had Momo on the drag. I just waited a little too long to throw it, and the CPU just completely jumped the route. Right there was a huge block shed sack by Phillips, forcing a 3rd and 17. Right, he tries to go deep up top. We take no chances. We hold in the swap button for dear life, and we end up getting the ball back. And again, we have another opportunity to drive downfield, tie the game, or win. Not or win, but take the lead. So again, giving AP a little bit of a break, but I throw him right back in there after Jennings gets a good gain. Vince Young on the keeper. He gets outside. Oh, he's rumbling, mumbling, stumbling over folks. So here we go, back to the read option. The Bears were having a little bit of a difficult time handling the read option, so trying our best to implement that as much as possible. Hit the outside with AP, and it looks like we were going to be able to make something move. Some move happens maybe towards the end zone, but we get stopped. We try to hit him with the bubble, but that right there gets shut down. And right here, we would definitely love a touchdown right here. We go up the middle to AP, and we end up scoring another touchdown. AP is just absolutely going off, absolutely devastating the folks in Soldier Field in Chicago. And we are having one hail of a performance again from AP. And running on Madden is so difficult, but I know a lot has to go with the fact that we have studs at offensive line. You know what I mean? I definitely got to work on my passing game, but as long as I'm not, put in too many must need to throw situations, I feel like, we should be okay. We're perfectly fine with letting AP carry us all day. Man, put that damn screenshot down, man. Only 40 yards. So what? Leave the man alone. The computer is throwing dots. I'm trying everything. I'm trying blitzes. I'm trying coverages. Look right there, we almost had an interception. That right there, I felt like would have sealed the game right there for us. Andrew Luck goes over towards the left, and they're throwing dot. I can't stop them. I'm having difficult time stopping them. Look at this dot right here. Oh well, we must go on the beautiful, theatrical, epic music right now. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, down by 3. All 3 of our timeouts, 1 possession to make this happen. Let's see what we can do. So we try to start off the drive with the run right here. We try to give it to AP, but that gets shut down immediately. 2nd and 9 right here. We back up. Oh, Vince Young get loose. We throw the ball in. It is dropped. 3rd down right here. We really need the 1st down. We back up, and Vince Young throws a strike over the middle. AJ Green picks up the 1st down, and we're forced to call a timeout. Here we go to AP, trying to sneak in a run. Whoop, he's some third stunt. We hit the outside, and we are unable to get outside, but a great run by AP. We call timeout. 1st and 10. We go over the middle to AJ Green, and right now, I'm trying to call, no huddles to hurry up because I just wasted my last time out. We hit the outside with AP. We go out of bounds, and we have 30 seconds remaining to make something happen. Here we go. We stand over the middle, and we throw another strike to AJ Green, and this right here comes up. I'm trying to no huddle, but it's preventing me because of this screenshot. 10 seconds was damn near wasted off of the clock. So we call no huddle. We're trying to get some routes in. 20 seconds remaining. We're definitely in field goal range, but I want the touchdown. We throw the AP really quick. Get out of bounds! And we get out of bounds just in time. 3rd and 1. I see AP in the slot. We throw an absolute strike to AP. But we get stopped shy 1 yard. Hurry up. We have enough time for 1 play left. Time is ticking. 5, 4, 3. We hang it. Vince Young throws a dot right over the middle to my boy AJ Green for the win with 1 second remaining. What an absolute epic game. I was in this game. I was so pumped, man. I'm calling no huddle, 6 seconds left, and Vince Young comes through with the dots right over the middle to the dragging AJ Green for the win, making me, owner of the Vikings, Ziggy Wolf, the Wilfster, Ziggy Wilf, 2-0 on the season. Next week, we play our first home game. I cannot wait. We go up against the 0-2 Cleveland Browns. That's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. What a great game. Vince Young throwing dots. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.